10 Jutsu Sakura can use that Hinata can't. Sakura is one of the strongest medical ninjas in the world of Naruto, giving her an arsenal of jutsu and techniques Hinata cannot use in the series. Although she was the weakest among Team 7, including Kakashi, that shouldn't take away anything from what Sakura can do. It'd be impossible to keep up with the power-ups that were handed to Naruto and Sasuke by the end of the series. And it's a minor miracle Kakashi even managed to stay as strong as them. Sakura is one of the strongest medical ninjas in the world of Naruto, and she has surpassed her mentor Tsunade with everything she has learned throughout her years of training. And that vast knowledge of medical jutsu gives her a wide variety of abilities that Hinata can't use. 10. Chakra enhanced strength made her physically stronger than Hinata. The one strength Sakura has had since the start of the series was how strong she was. Her power was always her bread and butter, making her quite dangerous when she got angry. Training with Tsunade only helped enhance this, as she was able to enhance her already considerable strength with her chakra, much as her mentor does. It was symbolic as well, considering Team 7 was supposed to be the New Age version of the Sannin. 9. Chakra Scalpel was the foundation of Sakura's skills as surgeon. Chakra Scalpel was one of Kabuto's go-to abilities, and he fought in the first half of the series, showing how skilled he was as a medical ninja. Sakura gained the same ability after going under the tutelage of Tsunade. She didn't use it offensively as he did, focusing more on its proper use, that of surgery. She helped many soldiers during the war, healing just about anyone who got injured, even a former villain like a 8. Cherry Blossom Impact requires chakra control too precise for Hinata. On the surface, the attack seems to be based purely on strength, akin to a maneuver a behemoth like the Hulk would pull off. In actuality, it requires precise chakra control to pull off. Sakura centers her chakra onto her fist, releasing it the second it strikes its target. It's a great ability to use when dealing with multiple foes or hidden underground, both of which the White Zetsu utilized during the war. She also used it quite effectively against Kakashi. 7. Creation Rebirth is the strongest medical ninjutsu in the Naruto world. It's the peak of medical ninjutsu and the strongest ability that both Sakura and Tsunade had in their arsenal, completing her transformation into the New Age Sannin. The jutsu effectively makes the user immortal, stimulating the body with chakra to such a degree that it can mend any wound instantly. It's one of the stronger jutsu in the Naruto universe, but it comes with a major cost. Each use chips away at the user's lifespan. 6. Delicate illness extraction technique allowed Sakura to save Kenkuro's life. Among the characters in Naruto, none came close to Sakura's ability to deal with poisons. She could deduce an antidote to Sasori's poison in concise order, something that even impressed the Akatsuki member enough to give them information on Orochimaru. This ability stretched to surgery as well, given that she was able to save Kenkuro from the very same poison by carefully removing it from his body. By the end of the series, Sakura was easily the best healer alive. 5. Katsuyu, immense network healing let Sakura spread her healing across a battlefield. The jutsu was most notably used by Tsunade during the Pain arc, helping keep others alive while he laid waste to the village. It's a highly effective way to bring a mass amount of healing across a wide area. To utilize the jutsu, the user must link with Katsuyu, using their body to help transfer the user's chakra across great distances through clones. It's incredibly taxing on the user, and as such, that's its only limitation, capable of being as strong or as weak as the user is. 4. Strength of 100 seal gave a chakra reserve far greater than Hinata. The jutsu dated as far back as the Sage of the Six Paths era of the ninja world and allowed Tsunade to have the title of Sannin. The seal is essentially chakra that's stored into a small gem in the forehead of the user. It acts as a reserve that they can call upon at any given moment, allowing them to avoid exhaustion and increase their ability should the seal be fully broken. It helped amplify Sakura's abilities immensely. 3. Summoning Katsuyu was passed down to her by Tsunade. As with most of Sakura's jutsu, the ability to summon Katsuyu was passed down to her by Tsunade, allowing her to call forth the powerful slug to do her bidding. Unlike the toads and snakes that Naruto and Sasuke were capable of calling forth, Katsuyu wasn't much use in combat. Its capabilities, just like its user, were more focused on healing those around them. It's what makes her such an important jutsu to have, something Hinata would have never been capable of. 2. Puppet, Spring Punishing Strike, can only be achieved with Chio. A big reason Hinata wouldn't be capable of using this jutsu is that it is specifically tied to Sakura's battle with Sasori and the fact she was being controlled like a puppet by Chio. Given that Chio is dead, there's little chance of it ever appearing again. Even if it did, it wouldn't have the same effect as its success depended on Sakura's enhanced strength. Without it, it's doubtful the strike would have been able to defeat Hiriko, Sasori's beloved puppet. 1. Healing resuscitation regeneration technique requires a large amount of medical knowledge. Another medical jutsu, to add to the heap, appeared a few times, particularly with Shizun. The technique itself is the most advanced form of surgery, allowing the user to bring back a patient from the brink of death, healing injuries that were severe enough to be life-threatening. Sakura was able to use it all by herself in a filler episode of the anime, surpassing any of the uses seen until that point.